Ladies and gentlemen, the Crypto Crow is here with something epic. I hope that blew your speakers out. I am absolutely pumped about my future and yours, and I'll tell you why. So, about a week ago, there was, actually, prior to a week ago, there was somebody in my Telegram channel. And he's asking me questions and such, and he's a cool guy. And he said, I'm working on a project right now that I think you'd probably be interested in. I'll keep you posted. Cool. So about a week ago, he goes, "Hey man, we're getting close to being able to launch this thing. I would like you to test it." And I said, "Okay." He goes, "If you like it, we'd really love to have you promote it and tell your viewers about what we're doing." And I said, "Look," I said, "I'm more than happy to try it out. But if it's shit, affiliate or not, I'm not promoting it." And he said, "Completely understood." And this thing's amazing. So so recently in Profit Trailer, I have been keeping my bot in sell-only mode for quite a while because the market has just been nuts. And with the holidays and everything and Bitcoin going up and Bitcoin going down, it's been really difficult. I mean, basically what happens is when you're using the bot, if you buy 10 coins with Bitcoin at 15,000 and then Bitcoin's price goes up to 16,000, well, then you're left holding bags because the two kind of have to meet somewhere in order for there to be a change, right? Another changeover. So that'll leave you with bags. And depending on how you're set up, you can create a lot of bags if you're not careful. And that's the reason for a lot of those. It's the reason for I put the 6% Bitcoin trigger in a lot of my settings. It's kind of to protect some of you guys who aren't keeping an eye on your bot, right? Because I've had 50 bags. I've had as high as 50 bags. I've had 50 trading pairs running and ended up in 50 bags. And, I've gotten rid of them. I mean, you can get rid of them. But it's just a matter of how long is your capital going to be tied up trying to sell bags rather than just constantly trading, right? And so this add-on basically changes all of your settings. It changes your entire pairs file every 3 minutes based off of what's happening in the market. Now, before, one of the first videos that I posted on here, how I made 0.17 Bitcoin in 4 days or whatever, that worked. I showed you guys that was legitimate, but I also ended up with a lot of bags because they were very aggressive settings. And this add-on is basically doing that and more without a bunch of bags. And I'm going to show you. This is totally going to sound like an infomercial, but it's only because I'm really pumped about this. I'm pumped for my own damn bot. If you guys get it, great. So yesterday I ran very aggressive settings and I made $627. Okay. So, oh wait, you're not even seeing it. Hold on. Let me turn that back on. Bam. All right. So yesterday I did $626 in profit. So the USD value is going to change based off of the value of Bitcoin, obviously. But I did 0.04242,865 Bitcoin. Okay, that's how much I improved my Bitcoin position in one day. The day before that, which this isn't showing you, I did about 580. All right. And I also had 15 or 16 bags. Okay. As you can see right here, I have 5 bags, and these are trading pairs. So this kind of shows you, these guys are sitting pretty, right? They're all right. My bags, pot coin, which that'll go back up. Right now it's at negative 1640, and it hasn't even hit a DCA tier yet, which that I'm not sure why. But it could be too because I've changed some things. So when I change things back and forth, sometimes I lose the logs and it loses track of the fact that I've already bought the DCA settings, which is fine. I've been doing a lot of testing with this. But anyway, I started using the add-on. So full disclosure, the first night that I ran this add-on, it wasn't working. I was like, I told the guys, I said, look, this isn't working. I said, I don't know what's going on. And they're like, well, let us look at your settings. Like, how is it configured? And, so we went back and forth. And I said, look, I want to work out the best possible settings so that when I go public with this and I tell everybody about it, provided it works, I'm going to give everybody a download. Boom, you're running it just how I do. And so I went back and forth with them on basically changing things to make sure that everything was solid before I ran it again. I wanted to make sure, look, I ran it once for a night and nothing happened. My trade slowed down and things weren't working out. I started this last night. Okay, I started this last night. It's about 1 p.m. now. It has not even been a full day. After all the tweaking and everything, I'm at 0.079 Bitcoin profit. So that's right now, that's over $1,100 in one freaking day. Not even a full day. My full day, I don't think ends with the bot until around 5 or 6 p.m. So I've got another 4 or 5 hours or so before this goes over to profit yesterday. But I mean, as you can see, this is only 3 days. And I mean, since I reset everything, and so this is only showing basically profit over 3 days. So I'm at 0.17 Bitcoin, and I've got a day to go. And the previous 2 days weren't even using this add-on that's helping me make sure that I'm clear of bags. So the first video that I put out that got everybody's attention, well, this is probably going to be doubling that. And I'm giving all of you guys the settings. I said, look, I want this to be perfect so that all the crypto crows out there that are watching and they put the time into my videos and support the channel and everything that I'm doing, they are getting the exact settings that I have. This is showing right now because it's changing my settings again. I can look at my phone, and I'll bet you here in a minute. Like, this made over 100 trades last night. So I'm looking at it on my phone. I have to put it in an angle. But here in a second, once the settings change over, it'll let me know, and it'll tell me what market it put my settings into. Okay, this video is going to be long, just so you guys know, because I'm going to try and go over as much as I can. I am not, however, going to go into the intricacies of the settings because it's ridiculous. I needed to consult with the developers to get this right. Okay, hold on, let me see here. Okay, so as you can see, this is market condition is still 0.3 boring. Next run scheduled for 3 minutes. So this is basically telling me what it's doing. Now, I'm going to show you what do my new pair files look like. This is going to blow your freaking mind. Okay, so here, this is my pairs properties. Now, the first thing you're going to see in this, all trading enabled equals false. Why? Because this package breaks down every trading pair and basically tells the bot when to buy it. And it puts it all right there in your trading. So each trading pair is basically given its own conditions on buy and sell and everything else. I looked at the trade, and this is all created by the add-on. Every 3 minutes, this all refreshes. It's freaking crazy, people. I was not expecting this in depth of an add-on. Like, these guys really, I'm just blown away. Like, every pair, look how long this is. I'm not even going to go through all of it, but every trading pair is updated basically every 3 minutes, and the market conditions, it's all calculated against the current market conditions, which is the rise and fall of Bitcoin's price and how that relates into when it should make a purchase of another coin. And how, I mean, it's nuts. Okay, I'm not a rocket scientist, folks. I mean, you guys joke about my math. You're probably right. I do stupid things when it comes to numbers because I feel like this past week, especially, my brain has just been completely fried. But in a nutshell, these are the profit trailer settings that are being updated every 3 minutes by FEEDER, the profit feeder. Okay, now. And I'm not going to go into the details of this, but in explaining how everything was set, because that would take a week. But this is my profit trailer, or my profit trailer feeder, PT feeder. Here's my config. Each one of these, super bear, bear, boring, bull, super bull, each one of these has its own indicators, pairs, and DCA calculations on when to buy and sell for DCA. And it's all based off of the market condition for each of these settings configurations. Is this any of this making sense? It's probably not. And then you've got your app settings and host settings, which I don't need to even open. So here's what I'm doing, okay? I have accepted becoming an affiliate for these guys because this is too freaking amazing to pass up. And so as I explained to them, and I'm explaining to you now, basically you have to buy the add-on, obviously. But it's cheaper than Profit Trailer. I think it's only 0.02 Bitcoin or something like that. Which is, I mean, you're going to make it back at, I mean, like a few hours. I mean, it's so stupid. So I'm at 1184, and it's going to keep going up. I mean, it's nuts. So, but yeah, I think I explained this well enough for everybody to kind of get an idea, but I don't have to worry about sell only mode. Oh, and the one thing for those of you that are going to be worried about, like, well, how do I set it for my budget? So this is basically set up on percentages, not like, oh, my max buy is 0.0050, that kind of thing. It works on percentages of your budget. So this is already configured for a budget. Like it's going to work off of a percentage of what you have available. So you don't have to worry about setting 0.0005, as my max purchase price per coin. It's basically going to say, look, you can buy up to this much for each pair based off of how much I have available. And then it's going to calculate what's a good buy. I mean, that's it. So, and honestly, doing it that way seems to be everything that this whole add-on is structured for is making sure that you have few bags. That's it. I've got 5 bags in DCA. I mean, I typically, running Profit Trailer normally, I typically have 15 to 25 bags in DCA at all times. And a lot of that has cleared out at Profit since I started using the add-on. This thing is absolutely nuts. And what I'm probably going to start doing, especially over the course of the next week, is I'll start adding little updates. Like, hey, this is what the bot's doing in this market. We'll kind of go over, where's Bitcoin at in value today and how is the bot handling that. So this is going to be kind of an ongoing thing. But I'm sold on this. I'm absolutely sold on this. I was skeptical. I was skeptical for the first couple days when I dove into it. I'm trying to get it configured. To try and configure this thing yourself, I will tell you, is going to be a headache. It's not. They just added the wiki that explains a lot of the details and all that, and they're all continuing to. It's a team working on this. And they're keeping that updated, and they're going to continue to grow it. They're going to continue to update FEEDER. They just updated it. It was a big update to FEEDER last night. That was the version that I used, so I'm currently using the latest version of FEEDER, and that had a big effect on what was happening. So whatever the hell they did when they updated it, and so I basically sent them all my settings files. I sent them my logs, and I basically said, this is what's happening. What's wrong? And then they came back, and then they updated the software. And I've been kind of working with them back and forth for about a week now, and it's the end product is phenomenal. So I definitely suggest everybody check this out. For those of you that have recently bought Profit Trailer and you're still trying to figure out how to set this and what your minimum budget should be and all that, this pretty much takes care of it. Like you don't have to worry, because this is going to change your settings every 3 minutes based off of what needs to happen to earn you money. It doesn't get any better or easier than that. Configuring it, that's a problem. It is a very in-depth configuration process, which is why I told them, look, we do this, I'll promote it if it works, and if it works, I'm giving everybody my settings. And they said, do whatever you want. So here I am. This is what I'm doing. So just to show you what you guys are going to need to do, let's see here. All right. So this is one of the, can you see that? You can see it. Okay, now I can see it. All right. So this is basically going to be, this is your host settings file. So you're going to have your Profit Trailer folder with Profit Trailer in it. and then you're going to have your profit trailer feeder folder with feeder in it. Like this is what all the files look like for feeder. I mean, it's ridiculous. There's a lot of stuff in here. Okay. In here, this is your configuration folder. This is oh, you can't even see that. I'm an idiot. Yes, I know, people. Some of you guys are probably going to remind me what an idiot I can be. It's juggling these OBS windows. It's like a pain. I'm used to using something else that just shows everything, but it doesn't have green screen. So if I want green screen, I got to use OBS. Anyway, so this is what the feeder folder looks like. Get this out of the way. Yeah, oh, there, that's better. So this is what the feeder folder looks like. And these are the settings. These are the host settings. So when you go into config, host settings, that's what you're going to see, okay? And you're going to locate your Bittrex bot, okay? So in here, you will, let's see, how do I show you here? Let's make this smaller. All right, so here's my Crowbot. And it's looking for the trading folder, so I'm going to open up the trading folder. And when you click in here, this is going to give you copy, and you paste that. When you copy and paste this, though, you're only going to get one of these slashes. You want it to look just like this, okay? So you just click in here, you copy, paste it, and then add an extra slash for each one of these. For whatever reason, that's what the software wants. All right? Then when you buy feeder, you're going to put your license key in here. When you first set up, when you first open it up, you're going to have a different server URL in here. Take whatever, most likely a lot of you guys are using localhost 8081 for your profit trailer. Just put this on 8083. It's a different port and it works. Oh my God, excuse me, that was terrible. Market conditions, a lot of this stuff is going to be set for you because I'm basically giving you this file as it is. If you run Telegram and you want to update your Telegram, you'll just put those two numbers and keys in here and you're good to go. That is honestly all you're really going to have to do because everything else is going to have been done for you. You're welcome. And so that's it. If you don't already have, let me double check here. App settings. Yeah, host settings. That's pretty much all you're going to have to worry about is just making sure your license key's in there and the profit feeder is looking for your trading folder and whatever your profit feeder or your profit trailer folder is. And that's it. You're going to find the link that's going to take you directly to the add-on downstairs. I'm downstairs. Down below the video in my description. I'm going to add it to this video. So that all being said, I want you guys, those of you guys who use this, I want you to run it for a day or two. And then I want you to post a comment about how much money you've made in a day, in 2 days, in 3 days. And I want you to keep it coming. I want to know how many of you are capitalizing, and I want to know your starting budgets. Okay, I want to know, hey, I started with $500, it's been running for 2 days and I've made 1,000, like whatever it is. Okay, and then just for the sake of letting other people know, hey, this thing is really working. I really want this video to be popular because it's going to save me a lot of time and effort in terms of explaining settings, issuing new settings, so forth and so on. This add-on, so for the past several weeks, I've been constantly tweaking profit feeder or profit trailer. There's too many profit. Let's call it something else. I wish I could just call it the Crow feed or Crowbot or something. That's what we should do. Yeah, developers should just call this damn thing the Crowbot. It's going to make people money. It should be named after the crypto crow. But anyway, that's all ego. But it'll help everybody because once you've downloaded these settings and you get it running with these settings, you're not going to have to touch it. It's going to do everything for you based off of the market. So you're not going to have to worry about turning on sell only mode. You're just not going to have to worry about changing much of anything. So, and again, I have to say, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not selling financial advice. I do not give financial advice. I'm simply giving these settings away for free. Use them at your own risk. Use Profit Trailer at your own risk. Things happen in the markets, things happen in software, bugs are found, things could get messed up. Use at your own risk. Everything that I'm explaining to you in this video is based off of my own experience, and I'm only presenting it because it's rocking it out. I mean, like, I have to share the wealth on this. Yeah, if you aren't very familiar with cryptocurrencies, get my course. I'm getting a lot of really great feedback from people that are just entering the crypto space, and I'll be honest with you, my course is helping me a lot. I am trying to figure out how I can put more and more time into this, and if I come out with a line of crypto merchandise and things, and that helps, and people are joining my course, and I'm probably going to come out with a more advanced course here soon. And all these different income streams for me could ultimately end up really enabling me to do this. I don't want to say full time, but put a lot more into it. Put more into the studio, and really kind of turn this into something significant. What started as a hobby is just turning into something that's just absolutely mind blowing. Those of you, I do need to tell you. So I've had over 200 people inquire. It's probably been close to 300. It's only 200 people have done it properly. I'm getting just boom, 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 blasted all over the place with messages, texts, YouTube messages, Facebook messages, Telegram messages, emails, texts, phone calls, all kinds of stuff. I'm sorry for those of you calling me. I've just not been answering my phone because I do not have time to spend. Like, every time I've answered my phone to talk to somebody, it ends up being a half hour, 45-minute phone call. I cannot do that. That would take up my entire day for 10 people. I'm sorry, but I can't. Text me, email me. Actually, don't even text me because my phone battery will just keep dying so fast. I have to keep it plugged in. Email me. I'll get to you as soon as I can. I've actually created a folder for everybody that's just asking me random questions about, how does my service work? How does this work? What do I think of this coin? What I've got you all put in. The people who I'm bringing on, here, I will, okay, we're going to close Team Viewer. So this button up here, bing, 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 bing. This is going to take you to a form that will ultimately, I get all of your information. And when you get down to here, there's a link that will take you to my agreement. Okay. I click this. Boom. Now, there are a bunch of people that went to this last night. I had to upgrade my account because so many people were accessing this, and I had to upgrade to the much more expensive account. And then once you digitally sign the agreement, which basically tells you the world could crash tomorrow and I'm not liable, okay? But then I give you further instructions on what to do from there. And this is what I meant by streamlining the process, because I can't give a lot of one-on-one personal Q&A to everybody. And I'm at a point now where I'm probably going to be cutting the $1,000 minimum. So, like, if you received the emails and stuff so far, well, then you're in. But I'm likely going to be cutting the $1,000 minimum soon. But because Ethereum is $1,000 now, I think, and I really need everybody to have at least one Ethereum, a minimum of an Ethereum. So it was a lot easier when $1,000 could get you 2 or 3 Ethereum, and then that would allow me to put you into 3 different ICOs on a small budget and diversify the plan a bit. But now that Ethereum is $1,000, one Ethereum, I basically split that in half and put you into 2 different ICOs. So the bigger a budget you have, the more positions you get, the better the better the likelihood of one of them mooning really high and doing very, very well. But that's kind of where I'm at with that. And I am unfortunately cutting all, I'm not taking on any more bot clients. Just because of the nature of the tax bill, it would just be a tax nightmare for you, for me. It's you can buy Profit Trailer and especially now between Profit Trailer and the add-on, you don't need me. You don't need me to run the bot for you. If you have any technical knowledge whatsoever, it'll help you, but you don't even really need it because I'm going to be supplying everything you need. So that's that. I'm going to be basically putting my settings in my Discord, and I'm going to create a direct download link right under my affiliate link for Profit Feeder. Okay, so you're going to be able to buy it right there and download my settings files. You download everything and you kind of follow what I just showed you, and you should be good to go. Any questions additional to that, you're welcome to join my Discord, which is blowing up. It's at almost 3,000 people. My Telegram group is almost 2,000 people. Yeah, I'm looking at my Telegram. It's 1,640 people, because that's what this is. Oh, you can't see it all the way down there. Yeah, well, you can't really see it, but on my site down on the bottom right, there's Crypto Crow Chat. This is basically allowing people to chat with my Telegram group right from my website. It's pretty slick. But there's 1,638 people in there right now. If I moved my big ass, then you guys would be able to see it. I think that's kind of it for now. I am going to be doing a very in-depth, like, how to set up Profit Trailer, how to authenticate your license keys, how to do all that, but it's probably going to be a little bit of time because I'm so busy getting a lot of this other stuff organized that it's going to be, oh my God, this is a 26-minute video. Sorry, guys. Hopefully that you find this this is 26 minutes. It can make you so much money every day. I think you'll find it worth it. But hold on real quick. I just got to check and see if it's gone up at all since I started this. Okay, it's still 1187. Okay, so it's still buying, it's still going. I was hoping to see it jump up maybe to like at least 1,200 in the past 20 minutes. But anyway, all right, I'll leave it at that. Any questions? Let me know. I'm happy to help. And also in my Discord channel, the developers of FEEDER are going to be in my Discord channel helping everybody. Okay, they're putting a lot of faith in me helping to promote this thing, and they're willing to support it and help me help you, and so they're there. Let's get this thing going, man. And seriously, if you get it, if you get the add-on, you start making money and everything I want you guys to be posting comments telling. I want you to brag to high hell about how much money you're making with this thing. I see a lot of, hey man, if dinner's on me if you ever come here, people buying, Cardano and buying the different picks that I put out there so far. But this and I love it. I love seeing that stuff, but this is going to be really helpful as well. So on that note, I will see you guys soon, and crow those coins. Oh, and that reminds me, another thing that I'm going to tell you, I am coining a new term specifically to flip the finger to this tax bill. Okay, I'm not just holding coins, I am crowing my coins. You crow your coins. Basically, you buy your coins and you hold them for a minimum of a year to screw the government out of that capital gains tax, lowering it down to 10%. I'm crowing my coins. The t-shirts that I come out with soon are going to basically say crow your coins, and that's exactly what it means. You hold them for at least a year. It's that hodling, all that fun stuff. That's all good, but that could mean 6 months. That could mean hold it for 3 months. We're going to crow coins here. I'm going to crow my coins. I'm going to hold them for over a year. I'm going to limit my capital gains tax to as little as 10%, so that it's that much easier to write off. That's going to be on the first t-shirt that comes out. There you go, folks. Thank you, Crypto Crows. I appreciate everything. I'll be back soon with some updates. But for now, I gots to go. Thank you.